Hey guys, welcome back to Revealing Biblical Truths. In this video, we will begin exploring the ancient site of Beersheba, also known as Beersheba. Before we get started, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, share, and turn on post notifications so you can see future videos like this one. Beersheba is a place mentioned several times in Scripture. It is in the Negev, or the southern part of Israel. It is associated with Abraham, as he is one that founded the city. We see the story in Genesis 21, where Ishmael was thirsty, and the angel showed Hagar his mother a well in Beersheba to drink from. After this, Abimelech, the king of Gerar, and Abraham made a covenant with each other, that they wouldn't fight with each other, and Abraham gave Abimelech 7 lambs as a peace offering. And the name Beersheba means the well of 7. After this, Abraham planted a grove there and called it on Yahuwah. So let's take a look at some of the archaeological finds there. This is the city gate. The gate of Beersheba was constructed with 2 rooms flanking the passageway. Benches were discovered along the walls in one of the rooms. All the city streets intersected at the gate, which served as a defense of the city and as a meeting place and the seat of the judges. This illustration is the gate of Tel Beersheba. It's adjacent to the water well. Beersheba is the site of 2 significant wells. Abraham's well at Beersheba was seized by Abimelech's men in Genesis 21, and Isaac's men dug a well at Beersheba also in Genesis 26. This gate was secondary protection in addition to the main inner gate. It was part of the stratum 4/5 city, but later dismantled. This picture is of the 4-room house. The typical Israelite 4-room house in the Iron Age periods from 1200 to 586 BC consisted of 3 elongated spaces running parallel with each other and a 4th perpendicular to the other 3. These types of houses can be seen throughout Israel and Palestine, even as Avaris in Egypt centuries before, where prototypes were uncovered. A number of dwellings at Beersheba were planned as 4-room houses, and most had open space in front of them. This is the storehouse. The storehouse is located near the main gate. The 600 square meter structure is divided into 3 long halls, divided by 2 rows of stone pillars. Hundreds of ceramic vessels were found in the ruins of the storehouse. The Bible writes about Hezekiah, who built such storehouses, and this may have been one of the storage complexes he built. 2 Chronicles 33:27-29. The fragments of the 4-horned altar were also found incorporated into the walls of the storehouse. This picture is of the horned altar. One of the most significant discoveries at Tel Beersheba is that of a horned animal altar, the first ever unearthed in Israel. Altars with horns at each of their 4 corners were mentioned frequently in the Bible. Leviticus 4, verse 7, 18 and 25, Ezekiel 29:12, Ezekiel 30, verse 2, 1 Kings 1:50, and 2:28. The altar was not found assembled in situ, but was discovered in a secondary use. These stones of the altar had later been incorporated into a wall. This picture, connection with the biblical narrative, this well is dated to around 1000 BC. Some scholars identified this well with the one mentioned in the book of Genesis 26, when Isaac had dug a well. Here are a few more pictures of the city of Beersheba. Thanks for watching, and until next time, Shalom.